This beautiful Saturday morning, let's take a fresh breath inside. Let's exhale all that we have collected over time. All the attachments and all the aversions that we have got stuck with unknowingly. Where we thought we were being attached to people, we're being attached to circumstances, we're being attached to money, we're being attached to the assets. However, the attachments were lying deep and were lying elsewhere. As we take longer, deeper breaths, deep inside our body, where the breath is touching the vortexes, the vortex that is talking about the concentrated energy field. And whenever we go to a space which has a concentrated positive energy field, is the space of trance. When did we develop this attachment? Attachment to codependency. Where codependency means we are dependent on anything which becomes so vital over time with the limited understanding that I have. And the word codependency is a word which does not have a positive tone. And if it does not have a positive tone, then of course it is giving us clarity that we are not operating from a positive energy field. We can be having attachments to codependency, where we are dependent on the patterns that we have been functioning from lifetime after lifetime. And we have become so dependent on the pattern that it does not allow us to deviate from that, distract from that, to find a space which is healthy and happy and nurturing for us. We are the magical beings. However, when we are functioning from codependency, attachment, our lives can be so full of pain. The recurrency of the pattern is the pain giver. And sometimes we do not even identify pain because it shows up as in some other form. Let's take a longer, deeper breath. And with each breath, with each inhale, let's go 100 layers deeper into ourselves. And in the second in breath, let's go another 100 layers deeper. And in the third, let's go another 100 layers deeper. And in the other, let's go another 100 layers deeper. Now we've come to a space where everything seems to be quiet, where everything seems to be quiet and still, where everything seems to be quite pain-free. And where our attachments to our body have also become less as we have distanced from the core, as in physicality. Diving deep is so beautiful because we can see ourselves more. We can feel ourselves more. We can perceive ourselves more. And the more we get a clearer view of ourselves, the better we feel, and the better we feel as connected. Away from the attachments of the pattern, and away from the physical attachments too, with the people, the relationships, the money, the body that we have, our spouses and children and parents and in-laws and whoever else. We've never realized that anybody whom we hated outside or we had aversions to was actually talking about the hatred inside us. That actually our aversion to unhappiness, Unhappiness is a pattern. Unease is a pattern. Dis-ease is a pattern. Because all of that is linked with the thought that is full of unease, that is full of disease, that is always unnerving. And why do we have aversions to happiness, aversion to ease, aversion to joy? Because being caught up in this pattern of unease, unhappiness, we feel we are so productive. We feel we are paying a price to live in this body, in this life. The body that came to us as a prized possession, we could never value that. And that is why we took to pain. Today, on this blessed day, let's create something which is not out of attachments and aversions. The more we connect to ourselves, the more we connect to the cells in our body. And the more we connect to the cells in our body, the more we get to alignment of the energies. And everywhere that we have not allowed our bodies to align with the energy, the more pain that we have been experiencing. We are the greatest healers in our own life if we desire to be. We are already the greatest healers in our life if we connect to ourselves and the Supreme, if we desire to be. Healing just talks of connection, and healing gives you a connection to the space which you were not connected with. There is euphoria that we get to experience in the connection. What if we could keep Our right hand on the heart, where the heart is. Wherever we are, could be on a chair or lying down on the bed or in whatever position, wherever you have put yourself in this moment. Just putting your right hand over your heart. And that heart you've put your hand on is actually the heart of the tiny you. You must be listening to the beating heartbeats in this moment. And as you listen to these heartbeats beating within your beautiful body, let's start a conversation with these heartbeats. Asking these heartbeats where they were hurt, where they were not considered enough, where they were wrongly, rightly attached, and where they were filled with aversions from outside or inside. And as we connect to these heartbeats of that little tiny you, a tiny heart, bubbling with energy, looking forward to live life fully, who's not aware of what is being enough mean and what does not being enough feel like, but just carries the zest to live life completely, happily, healthily. You can just ask your right hand to heal the heartbeats. And there might be innumerable holes in the heart, not physically, but with the pain and the hurt that they carry. For this tiny heart was somewhere fearful, was somewhere worrisome, was somewhere afraid, was somewhere angry, was somewhere not tenderly taken care of. And as I see that, what has started blazing inside, as if there are fireworks happening in this moment. There is something which is burning so intensely. And anything that is burning, is that your dreams? Is that talking about all the dreams that you had and they are being burnt? All the expectations that you had, they are being burnt. Everywhere that you thought you will be validated outside, they are being burnt. Everywhere that you thought you will be appreciated outside, they are being burnt. Everywhere you thought that love was an external factor, you had to pick it up from outside, and you'll always get people who will be very, very lavish in gifting you that love. But as you were growing up, you realized that all that you expected were more of dreams that you dreamt. The reality was poles apart. Let's take a long deep breath and connect to this heart once again. And as we take a long deep breath, let's visualize the energy of the source coming into you like a cascading energy. That cascading energy is entering into your body. And it is just trickling down from the center of your head into your forehead. And it's a continuous trickle down. And as it is trickling down, it is coming straight to your heart in this moment. As the energy knows where to go in this time. And as it is being trickling, coming down to the heart, it is entering the heart and all the valves and all the arteries, and it is just giving a big hug to the heart. And anything which was misaligned there, this hug is actually putting everything in alignment, checking all the connections, where the connections were somewhere loose and somewhere tight, but not adequate they were. And as the heart is feeling that hug, the energetic source energy hug here, you start feeling the burning sensations have gone down. Have you ever realized that each time we connect to the source, the Supreme God, there is some kind of a solace that we get to experience, like we are experiencing the solace in our hearts at this time. And the more we are relaxed, we allow this energy to keep flowing. And the more the flow, the more the ease. The more the ease, the more the relaxation. The more the relaxation, the lesser the burning. What if anything and everything that we learned over time was just false? And when we use the word false, it was like totally false. And the biggest indication for it being false was that it was always giving us pain. And by now we know that the real never gives us pain because it is not in that capacity to give pain, whereas the false is full of pain. How is it that the body just relaxes by listening to anything that is being said to it or around it? And how is it that just by you keeping your hand on that heart is already being connected to it, like creating a connection with it? It is as if your hands have started growing roots to the heart, and the heart has started growing roots towards the hand, your palms. And in the intermingling of those roots, we are being rooted because those roots are the space of connection. They are the space of oneness. They are the space of transporting the power from one part of the body to another, wherever it is needed, required. And how these developing roots, this oneness giving you so much of ease that your body has started relaxing. And in this relaxation, you are maximizing the effects of these modes. It in turn is creating this amazing Saturday into a seducing Saturday. And I hope you know what is seducing mean. What does that mean? Seducing means so inviting, so attractive, so magnetic. And how do we become most inviting, most seductive, most attractive, most magnetic? That is by aligning, aligning with the shift that we have created by the conscious choices that we have made over time. And today is the time that we are becoming one. It is just like the energies are repairing the internal walls of the body. And it is repairing, creating the love bonds within the body. A complete bond of love. What is a complete bond of love? When we are not attached, but we are repaired, and in this oneness we feel complete. Nothing is required from the outside. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Is there a possibility that we would never require anything from the outside and we would feel so complete? So complete that there would be no desires, no wishes, no wants. As the energy is so satiating and the energy has satiated you so much, where all the energy flows are on, where all the energy flows in the cosmos are on too, where all the energy flows in the five elements are on too, where all the energy flows in your bodies are on too, where all the energy flows in your relationships are on too, when all the energy flows in your money and your money creations are on too. What kind of a completeness would that be? How fulfilling. As if the energy has quenched your thirst of infinite lifetimes. And what does quenching your thirst mean? The thirst is to be one. The thirst is to be in super connection with the Supreme. The thirst is of being on a hotline with Him, always connected. And the thirst is to just know with all the trust that He's always there. Morning, evening, night, and every breath that you take. This is the perception of completeness, where there are no attachments and there are no aversions to. They are just sensations of joy, where you can be in public, physically shopping around, but mentally you're there with Him. Is that a possibility to have this kind of a connection? Where you would be holding His hands in every nano moment, and in that hand holding, you're feeling the warmth of the hand of the Supreme, the hand that is made up of light, because He does not have a physical body. And that hand of light is actually charging you in every split second. And you know that He's always holding your hand. And when you know that He's always holding your hand, can you be ever in pain? Let's take the light of the source and just absorb it inside. And as you absorb it inside, allowing your body to soak that, and as you soak that, you soak into that. And as you soak into that, you see the molecules of the body just open up, receiving the energy of the source and absorbing, as if this energy has been the biggest breather for them. They had been really looking for this breather. Because this bundle of pains that we were carrying, the weight of the pains along with, was not easy to carry. Just not easy. And today, when the cells are getting this breather of the source, getting a breather of this searchlight, focused searchlight that is entering into the body, the kind of relief that they are experiencing is something which is beyond all beyonds. And as if the energy is moving in the circular motion inside the cell, there is a red-orange light moving around it. It is white sparkling, and surrounding that white sparkling light is the yellow, the golden yellow, beautiful light. And as these three winding lights are operating in your cells, they are just widening the cells and helping the cells to get back to the normal shape that they had started their life with a nucleus in the center. Let's ask these three lights to heal every cell and thank the cells for being one with us as we were letting go of pain. And thanking the cells for supporting us to all these years where we had created a lot of trouble for them, filling them up with pain. Just be with the music for a while as we heal something on the deeper layers. All the clocked energies who are all ready to step out of your body in this time, let's connect to that. Wherever the energies are clocked, our bodies clearly tell where we are having a hard time with it. Is it in the shoulder? Is it in the knee? Is it in your ankle? Is it in your calf? Is it on in your elbow or wherever? Let's allow that energy to spread its wings and allow these wings to spread out wide and see the wings of the energy fluttering as if the energy is so happy to be set free today, just like a bird in a cage is being set free. How excited he tends to be. And see that energy just take off from there as it takes off, is just flying high and flying high with joy and flying higher. This takeoff has been so amazing. This takeoff has been so beautiful because it is taking this energy back to the source as it has been set free from your body, healing that portion of your body that was paining, that had been paining. And this is a bird which is white and golden in color. And the flight of freedom is like so full of joy and ease and happiness. And the dreams of visiting the brand new land and getting back to source is like, is that not magical? Where that bird would just not be bothered where the world is and where the world is heading to, for it has found its own world, and the world is the source, where everything is vortexing the highest vibrational field, the healthiest vibrational field, the happiest vibrational field. Vibrating on the highest frequency is like the most magical space that you can experience within yourself, the most intoxicating space, a space of trance where all is light and you are light too. And you are the white light because all the 7 colors, you are vibrating, you are extending all the colors in that white. And that is why white is the color of peace. When you've become one with peace, where there is no pain. This alignment of energies is so important. As we, if we are not aligned, cannot utilize the new energies that we have allowed inside our bodies with the shift that we've made. And if we do not align with them, then how to function from them? That is not a possibility. And in this alignment, we become fit to fitter, if not the fittest. Fitter to be in this world, as in healthy, happy, strong, nurtured, pampered. As we are not talking about the fitting in here, we're talking about the fit. How do you feel strong and healthy and happy and aligned and full of zest and zeal, all spirited, inspired to function in every moment? How we become musical just by aligning. As we start listening to the music of the divine, in so much clarity, it is as if somebody is singing or playing the flute in our ears and healing us in every split second. When we remove the baggage of the past, we become light and fit to. And they talk about the survival of the fittest. It is not that we have to be all muscular and have all the abs outstanding. It is talking about the energetically fitter, where you are working from the positive energy field, spreading the positivity, being the positive, and you just know of the positive and nothing less than that. Let's dance to this music. Let's dance to this divine music, where there is no codependency, where there are no negative attachments, where there are no aversions, as we have created the newest version of ourselves, the newest version, the 2020 July version. Where nothing of the past we are carrying as pain. And everything that we are carrying is possibility. There is no pain. There is all power. There is no unhappiness as there is all joy. There is nothing as solidity, everything is malleable. Everywhere that we've not been able to do that, are you in this time? Willing to, eager to, clear, release, erase all of that. Let's spread the seas. Let's spread this aligned energy everywhere. And just visualize this aligned energy going to every seed, going to every being, going to every nook and corner of the planet, right, left, below, diagonal, everywhere. And as if all the energy meridians have attuned with this attuned energy of yours. As if there is a sparkling light everywhere on the planet at this time. As if there's a white golden light spreading across the planet. And it is showering that light on the planet, on all the beings, healing them, with these aligned energies, and asking these energies to create a ripple effect and to continue healing for as long as they are required. And you see this entire planet as a ball of energy, a big ball, feather light, bouncing around, so weightless, as nobody on the planet is now choosing to be weighty, and they are actively choosing to be all healed and one and attuned to this energy. And as you see all of this happening, you suddenly experience your bodies to be bouncy to light and full of light and full of that pure light. And in this bounciness, there is so much of bubbling energy, the bubbling energy of confidence, the bubbling energy of expression, bubbling energy of gifting, the bubbling energy of receiving, the bubbling energy of a healthy body and a healthy mind and body, and a healthy mind and body and spirit. So let's connect to this Trinity, the mind, body, and the spirit. Let's thank this Trinity for everywhere they cooperated. And in this joy, let's get back to breath. Let's get back to our seducing, seductive, sensational breath. Let's get back to the bodies. Let's get back to now. And in the now, we recognize the relaxed, aligned bodies that we have created for ourselves. And we see these aligned bodies working more efficiently and working most efficiently than all that we were experiencing earlier. And let's take a very long, deep breath, thanking it because it helped us cleanse all that was not required and helped us attune to. Let's take a very long, deep breath. And now is the time to get back. You can be in your own space. You can enjoy the ease that you've created. Have and enjoy this seducing Saturday, and I shall meet you tomorrow.